Let's go back to Southern California. That's where you were born and raised. Originally a basketball player. How'd you make the transition to football?
Everybody told me I wasn't tall enough. But also football, the same thing. You know, people said I was too small to play, and I set out to prove them wrong.
You certainly did.
Thank you.
Going to Sacramento State. When we were talking on the phone, you said one big change for me going from Southern California to the Sacramento area. It was a little hotter. I'm from Sacramento, so I understand.
Right.
It gets a little hotter in the valley there. But you were not fazed by the heat. How would you describe your experience at Sac State?
It was a wonderful experience. It was a learning experience, obviously. You know, you're going from high school, a young child, I would suppose, to a growing man. You know, learning to be on my own, meeting new people, meeting different people. You know, it was an opportunity for me to kind of find myself and, you know, set out and accomplish the goals that I had set for myself.
What were those goals?
You know, to be, I guess, a starter on the football team, number one. I never anticipated having the type of career that, you know, one day I would be honored as a Hall of Fame athlete, but I wanted to prove myself as a you know, accomplished athlete, and I think I did that.
You're a Hall of Famer here
Mm-hmm.
now. What was the moment like when you got the call that you were going to be inducted into this year's class?
It was a big surprise, a pleasant surprise. I, you know, had no idea that, you know, they were even thinking about me to be put in the Hall of Fame. So when I got the call from John over there, it was, you know, really, you know, mind-boggling that after so many years, you know, I'm still being thought of and being bestowed this honor.
I'm happy you brought up John, because earlier this week we were talking about your career and he compared you to Barry Sanders.
Mm-hmm.
He said, despite you not being the tallest guy on the roster,
Mm-hmm.
you used your height to your advantage and you proved those people wrong,
Mm-hmm.
like you were talking about when you were a kid. How did you use your height to your advantage?
I don't know that I necessarily used it to my advantage. It just, you know, determination more than anything, but my speed, yeah, I trained real hard, you know, got as strong as I could, really learned the game as best I could, and that was really a part of my success.
You go on to have a successful career in the CFL.
Mm-hmm.
What's one lesson, experience, memory that you took from your time in Sacramento into your professional career and beyond?
Not to get discouraged when you start, you know, at the bottom of the depth chart. You know, there's going to be plenty of opportunity to make your mark. And when I got up there, it was that situation. I was at the bottom of the depth chart, and I had to work my way up. But I had that experience from being at Sac State to lean back on.
I want to give you a moment. I'm going to give every inductee a moment. You have people here for you tonight. You have Sacramento State fans watching.
Mm-hmm.
Any message that you want to share?
Just, you know, that time in my life and, you know, that point in my career was, you know, probably the best that there was as far as football goes. We started at Sac State. We were a small program and just building, and we started some momentum. Sac State now is, you know, I climbed the hill, and they're on top of the hill right now, and I think we were, my teammates, that was a part of that building process. We started that foundation for Sac State.
Speaking from being from Sacramento, thank you for all that you've done for my hometown, and congratulations.
Thank you.